don't need to go left because there's nothing there. We'll just get stuck. So let's go right, up, around, down, and then hit up the exit beacon. Should be a pretty good amount of beacons that we can hit before we have to leave the sector. Maybe we'll get lucky and find a store. Nope. Hopefully the store wasn't on the top left side of the sector, because we will not be able to ever get there. They're not going to board us. They don't have a med bay, they don't have a cloak or anything of the sort. So we're just going to board them in the engine room as quickly as we can, do as much damage to the one Mantis, kill the other Mantis very quickly, and we should be able to kill both both Mantis crew members before the NG has to come in here and help. I will try to hit the NG. Good, we did hit him a little bit, do some damage, and I mean, I could have hit him in the weapon system, which probably would have been better, but I think we can kill one NG before he kills us. Just gotta watch the health very carefully. Man, yeah, we're gonna win. Okay, 4 fuel, 38 scrap. Didn't take any damage, good. Hull laser, not that good on its own. I could get the chain laser online at the same time, which I might want to do. We have a lot of scrap. There's no store. I'm hoping there's a store here, here, or here. That's basically what I'm betting on right now. I could go down and see if there's a store and then go up and then try to visit these beacons and then come back, but let's just hold off. We're doing fine. Let's hold off on upgrading quite so early. We'll upgrade at the end of the sector if there's no store. 214 scrap is a lot of scrap though. Getting the next bar of shields would be good. Holy shit. This ship is dangerous. Holy crap. Top priority is probably small bomb and taking down their weapons. So we are gonna board. They have a 3-shot laser plus a missile launcher plus a bomb, but if I can take something offline, I'll feel good, better anyways. Take the laser offline is probably the best thing that we can do. Hopefully this does not hit the teleporter. Okay, hit the weapons, so that's fine, that's fine, I can handle that. Small bomb is going to fire as soon as we beam them back. We got some fires to worry about, so NG, get those put out. The fire in the middle of the ship is going to be a bit of a pain, but I can just have my Rockman put that out in a second, I think. No, we're gonna vent. We're gonna vent that one. They only have the burst laser. I do need to get that burst laser gone, depowered, offline. But we're fine, we're fine. Get the O2 turned off so that the oxygen removes itself faster. We got hit in the med bay. Okay, good stuff. Their weapons are now offline. We can switch over to the hull laser, but we do need to take down their shields first. So we are going to board them. We'll board them right now since we have time. Board them in the shield room, get their shields offline. Now the fire's put out, so we need to get the door system repaired first. We can do that very quickly. Might as well get the piloting system repaired. 2 Mantises can do that pretty quickly. I'm out of missiles, which I've just realized. That's not very good, but we can deal. We can get the hull laser online. Use that to penetrate the ship's shields as soon as we can get their shields wounded. Okay, doors are fixed, close, open, and we can get the NG to repair the med bay. Okay, they need to come back in a second, that's fine. We knew that was gonna happen. They can help repair the med bay, and as long as they don't get their weapons back online, we're good. We missed the shot on the shield system, unfortunately. Let's keep the O2 system online. You know what? I kind of feel like having oxygen. Let's get the engines depowered because we don't necessarily need dodge chance when we're just going up against asteroids. We have some pretty good shield personnel who can keep the shields online. We hit a missile out of the air, which is bad. We are going to have to board them again. Board them in the weapons room. We might be able to take their missile offline before it fires. Hopefully we can. We did. They can go back into the shield room and do some damage there while the hull laser gets recharged. And we will not fire until the Mantises come back. That's the rule. Okay, get you guys healed up again. We're getting a lot of misses. We gotta take out their dodge chance or shields a little bit more before we can actually land in these shots. I'm thinking maybe we try to go for the piloting system now with the Mantises. Get the healing done a little bit faster. Time is of the essence here. The longer we stay here, the more damage we will take. So we'll try one. We'll wait a sec. Asteroid's gonna hit. Hit him in the weapon system, maybe breach it. We missed, so Mantises go back into the weapon system. Annoying, but we knew it was gonna happen. Sooner or later, they would get the weapons back online. Let's get the Mantises in. Let's keep them in the shield room. Might as well concentrate the damage a little bit. Yeah, I know you're wounded. Come back to me. Get healed up again. Hull laser, go in. Hull laser, wait until an asteroid hits. Now they only have 1 bar of shields. We shouldn't need to board again. We should be fine now. That's probably what my problem has been all along. Not waiting for their shields to get hit and just firing immediately. So let's not do that. Let's get the Mantises and everybody healed up. Okay, hull laser, go in. Good stuff. Their shields are now down. Asteroids should keep their systems down and them deadified. Banks make the slow walk into the med bay like usual. Good stuff. And we did pick up a missile, so we can still use a small bomb or fire bomb if we need to. There's also nothing that we can do in this beacon because we can't upgrade our ship in the asteroid field, so we have to leave. We do have a lot of scrap. I would like to get the 3rd bar of shields, some more dodge chance. Oh, perfect, Pulsar. I love you, Pulsars. You're wonderful. Now they do have a med bay. I would like to hit the med bay. With a combat drone Mark II, I actually think that's the best option. We board him with the rock. We board him with the rock. Or maybe I board them now and then in 15 seconds we board them with rock. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna board them in 15 seconds. So let's get the rock members in the O2 room. Mantis can stay put. We board them in the drone control system so that we can kill the repair drone. Sure, why not? Rockmen, I want the NG to go into the shield room because we do want the shields to stay online as long as possible thanks to this combat drone Mark II. Firebomb getting charged up. We're gonna drop it into the med bay. The ion weapons, I mean, I could have had my hull laser online and just shot him. In fact, maybe that was the best option, but you know, what's done is done. This is what we're doing now, apparently. Firebomb. And Rockmen, get in there and get boarding. Fire's not put out. We got hit in the O2 room though, unfortunately, thanks to that combat drone and the flak gun. Doing such massive damage to us. Get that drone offline, come on. Weapons are down. Shields had a fire, so we only have 1 bar of shields now. We're gonna take a lot of damage. Okay, their crew's dead. Our rock men are going to take a minute. Good lord. That was more damage than I was expecting. I guess I should have just held the hull laser power because then when the shields went down on the enemy ship, we could just fire it on their med bay. But this works as well. Our rock people are fine. Get them healed up. Get everybody healed up. Everyone took a lot of damage there. O2 system was down for a while too. 5 hull integrity. We need a store. There is no store. We can't upgrade our ship because there is a pulsar. As you know, awkward as that sounds, because there is actually no danger here. We will not get killed here. We have the ability to permanently resist these ion blasts that are coming at us. Everyone get to your rooms wherever they were. I'm not gonna micromanage you. Thank God for these buttons, man. Now, if there was a problem on this run, it is probably that I spent way too long before I upgraded my ship, because I really want the 3rd bar of shields right now. Okay, this is Click. Attempt to hail him. They have a 5-shot laser. That sounds extremely dangerous. They have a clone bay. We have to board them. we're gonna wait until they board us and then we're gonna board them. We gotta kill them very quickly. Rockman is attacking the Mantis. We're gonna have NG help, just to kind of act as a shield. Hull Laser is going to fire, honestly, on their weapon system ASAP. Their weapon system scares me more than their crew. Good, and we did take the 5-shot laser offline, which means we have time to get into the clone room and take it offline. And in fact, Rockmen are gonna get ready to board. NG's gonna get healed up because he took a lot of damage there. My Mantises, if they get a crew member back, you know what? They're gonna come back immediately. Their weapons are screwed. We can take time. Get everybody healed up. In fact, we don't even need a second bar of shield right now. You know, they're gonna put out the fires, but they're not gonna put them out very well. And I can board them in the room with the fire to prevent them from getting that shit repaired. So we'll board them, stay in the room with the fire. Their Mantises are gonna die very quickly. They have no weapons. They're going to try to, well, they are gonna get their crew back and they're gonna try to repair the clone bay. But now it has no oxygen, and since their crew is very wounded, their crew is going to die very quickly now. Okay, now they have no clone bay. Our Rockmen will get the job done. One Mantis left. Okay, now we teleport aboard and look for survivors. We quickly teleport him back to the med bay. He's willing to devote himself to our cause. We get Mantis pheromones. You know what, we sold it and we got it back, so I can't complain. And we got a perfect Mantis. He's good at everything. Bring them back, get them healed up. Still only have 5 hull points, but we did manage to get the Mantis out of it. Now I can actually spend some scrap, get my systems upgraded a little bit because, geez, we've been taking a lot of damage. Could get the weapon system powered and get the chain laser up. We're gonna hold off on that. Let's get the defenses on the ship up first. 3 bars of shields is very nice. Now hopefully we won't get hit by so much laser damage. Still immune to ions, which is good. Kazakh, he's gonna go into the sensors room. I mean, he's a good boarder. I could use him as a boarder, but I think we're fine using him with what he is right now. I could also use him on either the shields or the weapons room, but I kind of like having the Rockmen there. It's a long way walk to the med bay, but having the Mantis as the shield man means that I can move him around to deal with boarders very quickly. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. 133 scrap. Let's continue looking for a store. We basically just need to heal ourselves now. 2 laser plus a single bomb. We should be able to come out of this no problem, unless this is an ion weapon and they ionize our shields. However, we're immune to ion damage anyways. To do have a medbay, we will have to fire on the medbay at some point to take it offline. So for now, we're just going to try to deal with invaders as soon as possible to kill the crew one at a time. If we can kill Caldwell here, he's not gonna come back to life. Good stuff. Now we can have Kazakh pilot for a second while we get Ken healed up in the medbay. Our hull laser, is ready to go, so we're gonna fire on their medbay. We missed, that's fine. Fire in the shield room needs to get put out ASAP. In fact, Kazakh is gonna help. So is the NG. We can't let the shields go down. The shields gotta get repaired ASAP. In fact, other Mantis is gonna help as well. Good, we didn't take damage. Everyone go back to where you are. We just need to dodge the bomb when it comes in, basically. I'm just gonna auto-fire the whole laser. We got time here. Okay, everyone go back to your rooms. Except for you guys who are gonna get healed up. No, go back to your rooms, we're fine. We're not gonna get invaded again. We can wait. Get the shields back online. Better to have the power there and not need it than not have it there and need it. Their small bomb is missing, which is good. Gotta have at least 1 hull laser land. There we go. Now their medbay is offline, so I can board them, and we will be able to kill their crew before they have a chance at killing us at all. Let's get the engines repaired as soon as we can. Get the NG in there to help. Another small bomb coming in. It might land. It did not land. Okay. Kozar, you get healed up. Everyone else get queued up and ready to go into the medbay. Get the medbay powered. Thank you. Good stuff. And Engie can get some healing done as well. Rockman can start his long walk back. Okay, good stuff. We didn't take any damage there, which is more than I could have asked for, pretty much. We will get some more weapons online now, I think. Hull laser, chain laser, firebomb, I think is a good combination. Let's get 2 bars of weapons and honestly 2 bars of reactor power as well. We're gonna get some more scrap before we are done with this sector anyway, so, and there's no store. So that is a good option, I think. Allows us to at least take enemy weapons offline if we can score some direct hits. Like this is not a bad encounter either because they only have a 3-shot laser. We have 3 shield bars now. But if they had a 5-shot laser, we could maybe sneak in some shots before they fire, take down their weapons. And this also makes it a lot easier to hit their medbay. A lot easier. Oh, this Mantis is so screwed. He picked the wrong room to board into. Thank you very much. Rockman is going to stay there so that he can get more training on the shields as the laser comes in. They're going to bomb us and miss, so now we fire chain laser and hull laser in on their medbay, which is now very, very offline. And since Mantises are so slow at repairing, I'm just going to board them in the engine room. They're going to attack us. They're not going to worry about getting the medbay repaired at all. So this is a one encounter pretty much. Our crew is better at combat than their crew is. Good stuff, you're alive. That was actually extremely close. Ryan almost died there. He only has 7 HP left, but we managed to make it out with him alive. I should focus more on boarding in a room where I can get some free shots off first. We did manage to get some free shots off on the engine personnel that they had first, and that is kind of what made it so that we could win that encounter. But we need to be better at that, basically. I will get him healed up. Kozar, he's quite wounded. Takes him forever to get to the med bay, but you know, them's the breaks. Close enough. He can walk as we jump, and shields don't get hit immediately, usually in combat anyways. Door system for 14 scrap. I will agree to the trade because extra door system is handy, if not necessary, but it is still handy to get. Now, chain laser, hull laser. We need a store. ASA F&P. Our weapons are fine for the time being. Hull integrity is what worries me. We will give them fuel. Upgraded our reactor output by 1. Thank you. And we're gonna try in this sector, I think, to jump as far as possible, as fast as possible. Because we need to get distance. I will board them in the weapons room, I think. Even though this is a very dangerous beacon, in all honesty, because they have a lot of weapons that are gonna be firing very quickly as soon as their cloak runs out. Or not. I'm still gonna fire on the weapon. I'm gonna board them in the piloting room. Get the shields back online. Yes, barely managed to do it. Thank you, Rockman, for being in there. And I'm going to hit them in the engine room. We're going to hit them with their on their weapons with our weapons. Wait for the chain laser to get done. We are gonna get hit in the shield room, I think. 1 point of damage, we gotta get that shit repaired. So everyone get in there and get that repaired. Their weapons have been hit quite heavily now. Good stuff. Shields are almost repaired. Their weapons are down now. They only have the halberd beam, which means we should be pretty immune to damage now. You guys stay in the med bay, because I might need you to board again in a minute. I can always leave this beacon, and then we won't get the penalty from this ship escaping, because they won't escape. We'll have left, but I want to kill them as well. Enemy FTL is still delayed. I think I am going to board them again, and I am going to board them again in the engine room. Keep their engines down if I can. I'm gonna hit him in the shield room, I think. Maybe I should have hit him in the piloting room so that they couldn't get that stuff repaired. They're not gonna escape. They're not gonna escape. Good, the piloting system is now destroyed. Now they will not escape. Hull laser is ready to go. I will fire it, even though they might cloak. Okay, well, I didn't fire it, and they did cloak. Kozar, you can get yourself healed up now because their weapons are now no longer a threat to us. As soon as they come out, they're dead because the hull laser is gonna hit them. They have no dodge chance because their piloting system is still destroyed. Their FTL's delayed. And I'm very glad I upgraded the weapon systems because that would have been a difficult fight to do without having weapons. Hopefully this is not a trap. It is not. We get another weapon, another chain burst laser. That's actually pretty decent, I think. There's no stores behind us. We know there are no stores behind us. We need another store though. A couple of chain burst lasers plus a hull laser would be good, but I think ideally the chain burst laser would be replaced by something else. They're going to try to escape. They're going to board us. When they board us, I board them. And we should be fine from a damage perspective, but we might not be. Their weapons might be able to penetrate our shields. They boarded us in an empty room next to the med bay. That's like perfect. Mantis and Engie are going to get into our med bay and kill the intruders. Easy encounter. As long as we don't get hit here. We will have to hit them in the med bay eventually. I think for now I'm going to try hitting them in the weapon system first. They'll keep their weapons offline because they might be able to do some substantial damage to me. We hit them once. That's enough for now. Rockmen could go over, but I think we're just going to kill their crew instead. One of them anyways. And the next shot that goes in will go in on their med bay. We killed one of the crew and we wounded one of them. Let's get in there and stop him from getting the repair done. He's going to try to attack me in the weapons room, so he is dead. Good, we didn't take any hull damage there. We're doing pretty okay at not taking hull damage, but we need a store, and there is a store. Thank Christ. 145 scrap, we can get ourselves repaired up. Good stuff. There is no defense drone, so I can't really, consider buying a drone control system without a defense drone. Cloaking would be really good. It does provide good missile defense, and we've got a lot of stuff to sell. We will sell Mantis pheromones. We will heal up. At least to there. Reconstructive teleport is okay, but we have a med bay, so it's not necessary. Reconstructive teleport plus backup DNA bank plus a clone bay is good, but that's a lot of scrap to just replace the med bay with a clone bay. It's not worth it in my opinion, at least when you start with a med bay. Reconstructive teleport allows you to get them back up to full health. Backup DNA bank makes sure they don't die even if your clone bay takes a random hit from a weapon. We are going to sell small bomb, I think. We have enough weapons that we're fine. We're gonna sell ion blast because we have a chain laser to back us up in the future. We can replace the firebomb with it later. For now, this is good as just a 2 power 1 missile way of taking down an enemy clone bay or med bay. Even on the Rebel Flagship fight, this might be pretty good to drop in on the enemy shield room. We'll wait and see. I think we will buy cloaking. Being able to dodge shots coming in at us is gonna keep us alive. This means we don't need a drone control system in the future, basically. We can buy it now. We've got enough of everything. We have enough fuel, we have enough missiles, we have enough drone parts. I might want to sell the firebomb in the future, but we'll find another store in the future. We need missile defense, and this is going to provide us with missile defense. I think that is a good purchase. And without the medbay powered up, we have enough power for everything, which is good. And we will jump around south here, I think, and then make our way up into the exit. We could go up into the nebula first, but I think I prefer to come down and around. This is the Rebel stronghold, and there is an encounter here that I would like to find. A specific encounter that you can only get here. They're gonna board us, they have a missile launcher, perfect opportunity to dodge with the cloak. They're gonna board us, we're gonna board them. They boarded us in the sensors room. We are going to get the NG in there to help the Mantis attack them, but we're gonna hold off on a second first before we get our crew members in there. There we go. Now it's a one-on-one fight. We're gonna win with Kazaf plus click. He's gonna do a lot of damage to them. Okay, their weapons are coming in. The missile, that's the only thing I need to dodge. Their medbay is offline. We get in there to stop them from repairing it. Our NG's gonna get wounded, but he'll survive. We dodge, we have a 95% chance to dodge the missile. It's not 100, but it's enough. This is also a breaching missile, which is dangerous. NG's fine, we killed them. They couldn't leave my ship because I was cloaked. They would have probably tried to teleport back onto their ship and then attack my mantises, but because I was cloaked, they could not teleport out. That's fine. That worked out very well. That was a very good first test of the cloak. It does tell me though that I think we should get one more power in engines so that we can get that magic number 100% chance of dodging. If it saves us getting hit a couple of times in the run, it's probably worth it. But I'm gonna want to get the engines at least to level 6 anyways, because at level 6 engines, you seem to be able to reliably be able to sneak yourself away from rebels at the exit beacon. And I might even want to do it on this sector. We'll find out. I can safely jump here and then jump forward, it's fine. One missile, a beam drone, a defense anti-combat drone, which doesn't do anything. Single laser. Single laser beam drone means that I don't need the shields powered up. I can put power into the cloak. They do have a medbay. We will have to break our way through it. They also have an anti-personnel drone, which is going to be a little bit of a pain to deal with. This might be a good opportunity for the firebomb, actually. Unfortunately, the firebomb doesn't do damage to the anti-personnel drone, but it still might be worthwhile. For now, though, we will just use mantises because they're not going to cloak. They're not going to try to escape. We can cloak out of the way of the missile, hit him in the weapon system, board them in the weapon system, then hit him in the medbay when they go in there to heal. So I think we'll be fine. 100% chance to dodge. So chain laser, hull laser. That's a lot of misses. That's a lot of misses. Okay, we're gonna stay and fight this out. We will get hit by the missile launcher. There's almost nothing we can do about it. Do we board them now or later? I think we board them later. I need some of my weapons to hit, but honestly, the firebomb might be the best option here. So you know what? Firebomb, hull laser. Hull laser can still sneak through. We're gonna get the Rockmen in there and teleport them over. They should be able to do just fine boarding them, and we can take out the medbay in one fell swoop. Can't cloak, but we managed to dodge the missile thanks to the passive 40% dodge chance. Everyone's leveled up on piloting and engines. So firebomb hits them in the medbay, hull laser hits them on the weapon system. We actually managed to land that shot, which is amazing. The firebomb missed, unfortunately. Do we still teleport aboard? No. We wait. We can cloak out of the way of this missile. No, we can't. It's gonna land. It's gonna land in the sensors room. That's fine. No, it landed in the door room, or the shield room. That's worse, but it's actually not that bad. No, get in there. So one shot can't take down their missile launcher. It can take down the laser though, but that's not a problem at all, is it? Okay, firebomb the medbay. Good. Teleport into the medbay. Their crew will get slightly healed, but the medbay will break in a second. The repair drone hopefully will not be able to put out the fire. Good, it did not put out the fire. Hull laser hit him in the weapons room, keep firing. Get the chain laser back online since the firebomb did its job. I should have had that going already, but I missed. We will be able to cloak out of the next missile. They actually did take the missile launcher offline, actually. That's good news, good news. So don't auto-fire the hull laser. We wait. Oh, the fire is put out? Oh, that's bullshit. When did that happen? Ugh. Well, I guess we can't leave the med bay. Well, I guess we teleport back. That did not work as well as I'd intended. So you know what? We're just gonna fire on their ship. We're gonna deal with them the old-fashioned way. We can't really kill the crew, I guess. So, I mean, we actually can kill the crew if we can, you stay there. If we can land shots in the med bay. That's not as easy to do as just landing shots in the weapons room, keeping their weapons offline. I mean, it's easy to do. Okay. Mantises, get ready to board. Let's hit them in the med bay, see if we can't take it out. We did take it out, so you know what? We board. They can't get it repaired at least. At least they shouldn't be able to. We'll get the Rockmen ready to board again anyways. We'll get our crew members around. Dodge chance is cloak worthy here. 95%. 95% because they don't have full power into the engines. I should have definitely done that. Our next shots are going at their weapons. Our crew will board in a second. Good, we took the weapons offline. We started a fire. Rockmen are going to board in the room with the fire to prevent them from getting stuff repaired. Our Mantises might need to come back, but I think I think they're gonna be fine. They might need to come back. Our Mantises might die. Our Mantises are gonna live. That was a very close fight though. They need to come back ASAP. Our Mantises might die. One Mantis died. That's fine though. We have backup crew members, so you know this is kind of a difficult ship to deal with. Let's hit him in the door room. We're not gonna accept surrender. We will kill the crew. They did get the med bay powered up. Oh, god damn, this ship is so annoying to fight. They have another, we're gonna kill the ship. You know, it sucks that I lost a crew member there, but we have so many Mantises that I really don't care all that much, honestly. Get the Rockmen back. Just kill them. All right. Okay, so Kazathpathkalik is gonna be our new Mantis boarder. And NG is gonna be in the sensors room. Kozar is on shields, almost max level on shield, which is nice. Everyone saved their layout. And we're still fine. We lost a crew member, but we're still fine. I guess I should have just kept using fire bombs on them. But the fact that they had the door system meant that I couldn't move my Mantises. And because I couldn't move my Mantises, they were stuck. I should also get the crew teleporter max level, because with the crew teleporter at the max level, I can retreat from combat more easily. So we will try to get that up pretty quickly here. I kind of do want to go up to the exit, jump around. So let's see if we can't do that. Upgrade my engines, and with just invaders, god damn it. I mean, I gotta deal with them, so let's just go deal with them. They're gonna be very close to taking down one bar of shields. I don't want them to take down my shields, which is why I'm kind of just going hard on them. Let's get the Rockman in there too to help out. NG's gotta go. NG can get healed up. No, engines can stay powered up. What am I talking about? Medbay is what I want powered. We're fine there. Rockman can go back. Okay, everyone go get healed up. This beacon sucked, but there was nothing really I could have done to prevent it. We didn't know that this beacon was coming up. Gotta jump to a pulsar. Oh, thank you. Thank you. No, thank you. Oh, they teleported into the med bay. How lovely. So this is gonna be an easy encounter. We can just cloak out of the way of their weapons when they come in. We're immune to ion damage. When their shields go down, we hit them hard in their weapons room, and then we board them. Easy peasy. Get the Rockman healed up. And in fact, let's just like go board them now. We've got time, so let's just go do it. Let's make sure we dodge out of the way of the bomb. Bomb in the shield room is not a problem. Good, their weapons are now very wounded. We will board them. We don't need to worry about dodging, so I'm not going to put power into the cloaking system. Everyone good? Go back to your rooms. NG, get the shields back online. They're trying to put out the fire in the weapons room, but it's breached. You can't put it out. Good, they're wounded enough that they didn't want to stay in the room with no oxygen. So that was a pretty easy end to that encounter. Everyone healed up, good. Back to your rooms. And we jump, we don't need to worry about the pulsar at all. And if I can get 2 more power into the engines, which I can with 1 more bit of scrap, I think what I'm going to do actually is bounce around 1, 2, and then hit up the exit. And as long as I get a little bit more scrap, we'll be able to make it out without getting hit by the rebel ships at all. Although, actually, again, there's no ASB in the nebula, and since there's no ASB in the nebula, I don't necessarily need to worry about my dodge chance. However, I also have cloak, so I don't necessarily need 6 bars in the dodge chance in order to get out anyway. So I'm kind of mixing up a couple of things here. We don't need 6 bars in the engines in order to get out of the beacon without taking damage, because there's no ASB. But if we did have an ASB to deal with, then 6 is the magic number. They're gonna shoot at us. I'm just gonna dodge out of the way of the bomb, pretty much. Lasers don't really bother me because their halberd beam is not firing yet. We're gonna fire on their weapon systems so that we don't take damage in this encounter at all. And then we're gonna alternate fire on the probably the piloting and the cloak, because the cloak is really annoying. Kozar is finally max level in shields. Banks is a couple of encounters away from being max level in weapons. Kazakh is still max level in everything, which is great. And Ryan is our other boarder. So just gotta make sure I know who I'm dealing with here. And this ship is dead. 0 dodge means that the chain laser can finish him off. Good stuff. Go to 1 more beacon. Which one? Let's go up. Hopefully this is the encounter I've been waiting for. Nope. All right, so we missed out on the Federation cruiser quest and the Rebel shipyard on the moon, but that's okay. Not the moon, on a moon. Let's get the teleporter powered up so that we can actually use it more effectively to recover our crew members so that we don't lose anyone else. They will board us. Perfect. Boarded us in the weapons room. Bad for you guys, let me tell you what. Just gonna have all my mantises really go in there. Hopefully we can kill the crew very quickly. If we can't, we'll maybe cloak to dodge the 5-shot laser and also keep them aboard, but they actually just left instead. So my crew are going back to their rooms. I will board them in a second. Let's fire on their medbay. Let's not fire on their medbay. Let's hold on a second. They're firing at us. We cloak. 95% is good enough. Now we fire on their medbay. It missed with enough shots that we couldn't actually do anything. There's 2 of them in this room here, so we'll just send our mantises over to deal with them. They actually snuck by me. We got to take down their medbay before we can really attack them very hard and fast, so kind of just gotta wait. I mean, I could shoot over a firebomb, but I'd rather not mess with the whole situation, you know? Mantis is doing good work. If I get a lucky hit in, I might even be able to damage their crew. But unfortunately, we just took a little bit of damage instead. We gotta board them at some point in the future. Maybe firebomb's the way to go. Hull laser takes a long time to charge. And we just shot down the lasers as they came in, so that was actually extremely unfortunate. Just cloak out of the way of that. Oh, come on, they're just gonna board us in a second again. No? Not gonna board us? You know what? We don't get anything out of this anyways except for 1 fuel, so you know what? Fuck it. We're out. I don't know why I was so focused on killing them. We only get 1 fuel out of it. That's nothing. Let's get everybody healed up. Including Banks. It's gonna take him a million years to walk over there, but whatever. Rock people are so slow. I do have... No, I sold Mantis Pheromones ×2, so... We don't have any sort of your crew move faster bonus, which would have been good for Rockmen moving, you know, from one side of the ship to the other, but whatever. Okay. Just wait for him to get to at least this room before we jump. There we go. He's still moving slowly. This ship should be relatively easy. We can't use the ye old firebomb trick. We could use it to destroy the medbay, but the fire would not hurt the crew. We will have to dodge out of the missile with the cloak. They do have a Hermes, so this will do 3 damage to us. It's charging way too fast for it to be a breaching missile. So we're gonna wait for it to come in. We don't need so much shields because they only have a 2 power laser. Dodge the way out of this. 105% means we don't need as much power in the engine. So we're gonna try to hit him in the medbay. We missed. So that means we pretty much have to just wait. I can't kill 3 Rockmen with 2 Mantises. They have a medbay as well. Well, we got enough misses, but they got a miss too. There's no store in the immediate vicinity. We just gotta wait. We can cloak out of the next missile though, so we don't need to dodge. We need to dodge once out of every other missile. So we're gonna dodge now. 100%. Missed again. We need to get the other chain laser online. We only have 5 shots coming in and they dodge just enough. You know, 40% so far on our misses. They missed another missile though, so that's good for me. I should definitely get more power into the engines for those shots that come in from the missile launcher. Cloak. Fire on the medbay again. Hey, it's only wounded. Only wounded means that we can't really do anything if we board them, but maybe what I could do is harass the crew so that we don't miss with our next shots. We're gonna try that, because we gotta do something. Otherwise, we're not gonna win this encounter. So you know what, that's what we're gonna do. Chain laser and hull laser can go in. Okay, hurt the Rockman. We're gonna go in there on the Rockman. They're out of missiles. They did land one, but they're out of missiles. We need to get the shield room repaired though, because they're gonna have some shots coming in on us in a second. We gotta recover our crew in a second too. Oh, and we have a fire in the piloting room. So you know what, Mantis, get out of there. Okay, our Mantises leave. Okay, we have a breach in their medbay, which means if we can get our crew healed and get back in there, we can actually prevent them from getting it repaired. The medbay, that is. Took a little bit of damage in this encounter, a couple points. 5 points of damage, I think. Okay, go back. Stop him from repairing it. If you take HP damage, I'll just have them leave the room. Might as well get you healed up while we wait. Same thing with you. Everyone who took damage, basically. Okay, we managed to emerge victorious from that difficult combat. It wasn't all that difficult, but we did get hit by 1 missile and 1 laser. Laser really does a lot of damage. 2 points. Okay, everyone go back to your rooms. Gonna save my scrap. Not really much I can spend it on except for power, but our power situation is okay for now. More power would be good. Let's get a little bit more power. More dodge chance. And we will jump down and then to the right and then up. Hopefully find a store. 7-shot flak. Takes 21 seconds to charge, meaning that we might be able to cloak out of it permanently. The 3-shot laser will bounce off the shields. The ion weapon will do nothing to us. They have a teleporter. They have a med bay, means that we do have to land shots in their med bay to kill them. They're boarding us, which is not, you know, amazingly unusual. Our mantises are just gonna go in there and hit them though. NG's just gonna go on the doors, stop them from taking out any of our sensors would be perfect. Ion, who cares? Ion, I guess, could stun our crew members a little bit. We're gonna wait for them to cloak again, by the way. We're not gonna do anything right now. We will cloak out of the way of the flak coming in. 95% dodge chance is enough. Their crew is wounded. I guess what I could do is try to bait them into boarding me and then cloak at the same moment that the shots come in, but that's gonna be a little bit tricky to do, I think. Chain laser, hull laser. I'm gonna wait for the crew to get into the med bay and then shoot it. Oh, hell yeah. Mantises, how you doing? Get healed up. You're going gonna board it, like right now. Like right the F now. Stop them from repairing that, kill them. Wound them, kill them outside. Oh, this is wonderful. We're gonna cloak out of the way of the flak coming in. The flak too, you can cloak out of the way of it permanently, so that's amazing for us. They're boarding us again too, which is strange, because I'm just going to take out their teleporter and recover my mantises, and now he's stuck on board my ship. You're not locked in here with me, I'm locked in here with you. He's gonna be dead in a second. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. 4 fuel, 53 scrap. No store, but that's okay. Could get a little bit more power. I'm gonna get a little bit more power, a little bit more dodge chance. We have missile defense. We can dodge every other missile. I mean, the defense drone is better missile defense, but this is good enough. And I have enough engine power or you know, bars available that I can move power from the oxygen into the engines to dodge shots when I need to. Okay. Do need to get the other chain laser online as soon as I can. We will scrap it. This is a good beacon to get on another run, but not this one. 165 scrap to get more weapons. Can still do the old firebomb trick. Ah, thanks. Freaking stupid game. We're just gonna flush them out. Yeah, just stay in there and kill them. No, stay in there and kill them. We have a lot of mantises. 2 rockmen are not gonna last too long. FTL drive's gonna charge very quickly. We can get out of here before the solar flare hits. Okay, let's swap them out now. I hate this beacon. I've gotten this like 3 times in this run so far. Maybe only 2, maybe 3. We'll be able to jump out, don't worry. All right, combat, good. Missiles, not so good, but no medbay, no teleporter or anything is very good. So everyone get back to your rooms, except for you guys, finish your healing. You guys are gonna be very unhappy about this, but I am gonna have you go over to the enemy ship in the enemy door room. Why not in piloting room? Do some extra damage to this Rockman while we have a chance. Cloak out of the way of the missile and the 2 lasers so that the 3 lasers will bounce off of our shields when they come in. 100% dodge chance. Chain laser and hull laser, we need to hit them in the weapons. We need to take down their weapons if we can. We took down the 3 laser, which is nice so that we don't take damage in the future. Their missile launcher is still online, but it's probably only gonna do 1 or 2 damage if, more like when it hits. Okay, Rockmen are getting wounded. We need to recover our crew to get them healed up. Let's do that now while we have chance. Their missile missed, meaning we will be able to dodge out of the next missile. And since they left the piloting room, we only managed to miss with 1 shot, which is pretty good. I should have also had my dodge chance a little bit more powered when the missile came in. That's okay. 100% chance to dodge this one, get our crew in there and teleport into the Rockman. Let's hit him once first. And now we'll board him. in the door room so that we can take out their door system and walk around freely. I think that's a good move. There we go. Now we can go deal with them before they have a chance to get their stuff repaired. Deal with them one at a time, ideally. I could hit him again with my weapons, but there's no reason to. Everyone is fully, or Banks has full training on the weapon, so I don't need to get him any more training. And good stuff. 54 scrap. Not bad, not bad at all. Get everybody healed up a little bit. Taking a little bit of damage as we go, but it's kind of unavoidable, honestly. What do I want to pick up? More weapon power? Yeah. And now I can have chain laser, hull laser, firebomb. Or not firebomb, chain laser, hull laser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 shots that come in on the enemy ship. It's not bad, not bad. Effectively, this kind of does the same thing as the firebomb. The firebomb is just for when you don't have the weapons necessary. We have the weapons necessary now, so I'm probably just gonna sell the firebomb. Unless I get a hacking system, but I'm still probably gonna sell the firebomb, let's be honest. 5-shot laser and a flak. Flak doesn't bother me all that much, the laser does. They do not have a med bay. No, I need shield power more than anything else. They do not have a med bay. They do not have a med bay. Not gonna cloak out of the way of this. 4 shots, 45% dodge chance, I should be fine. Good stuff. I could board them, but I think I'm gonna hit them first with my weapons, in their weapons. I'm not gonna board them because if I was going to board them, I should have done it as soon as their cloak was done. I don't want them to cloak with my crew still aboard, so we're not gonna board on this iteration. I'm just gonna cloak out of the way of their lasers when they come in, and then shoot them with my weapons. Like this. Good stuff. Chain laser, hull laser, hit him in the weapon system. Holy shit, that was extremely lucky for them. I did absolutely no damage. With 7 shots, that's 5 misses. 5 misses! That's kind of ridiculous, honestly. We can cloak again, but I'm gonna cloak out of the way of the flax, probably. Yeah, let's cloak out of the way of the flax. And then hit him again. 1, 2. What is their dodge chance? Holy shit. I might have to board them just so that I can actually hit them. Chain lasers can go again. Oh, and now we get a hit. When we fire half the number of shots, we actually get a hit in. What kind of bullcrap is that? Oh, they cloaked. That sucks. We got enough misses though. Chain lasers now charge very quickly though, so it's not that bad that we missed so many shots there. 4 shots coming again. These 2 weapons fire have the same charge time, so that's why they keep firing them at the same time. Do we board? Do we board? I think we board. We gotta like start doing something. We're gonna wait for the shots to land. That one missed, so we're gonna board now. In the engine room. Hit him in the weapon room. Good stuff, finally get some misses in. We're fine. Our shields actually come back before the flak has a chance to land, which is very nice. Hit him in the door room so that our crew can move around if they have to. We will be able to kill a couple of their crew members. I am gonna recover my crew though, because they will be cloaking very soon. I think they'll be cloaking very soon anyways. I might just kill the ship, honestly. These guys are kind of annoying me. Let's get dodge chance up just so that we can be safe here. Okay, good stuff. Get the medbay and O2 powered. We'll cloak out of the way. We don't need to cloak out of the way of the next shots. They have no weapons left, pretty much. They only have a couple of crew members left. We can kill them with mantises. This Rockman is gonna die. This Rockman's gonna die. we're good. All right, good stuff. Annoying encounter, but we managed to make it work. I think we got hit once. No, maybe we didn't get hit at all. I actually don't remember. I don't know why I keep moving my power around. This is like a habit now. Constantly be focusing on your power. Microing it when you need to. We do need more power, so I could just like get another bit of power. We have the weapons, so that is why we now no longer have as much power as we did before. We could get the rock cruiser quest from this sector, which would be good. Definitely going to cloak out of the way of the flaks when they come in. And I think I am going to board them too. I'm going to board them to reduce their dodge chance, I think. Board them in the piloting room, hit them in the weapons, recover my crew in a little bit. Since our weapons are not powered, I might as well wait for that to happen. All right, we're going to board them now. We're going to cloak. There's a bomb coming in, but I want to cloak out of the way of the flaks. I think we managed to time it perfectly though. The flak is coming in, but they did fire their bomb, so hopefully that misses too. 95% dodge chance, we can increase that to 100. Now chain laser, hull laser comes in, but I'm gonna wait just a second for a asteroid to hit him. We took one of their weapons offline. It was unfortunately the ion weapon, which is not what I wanted there. They also still have the medbay powered up. Our crew's still doing a good job though. They're now in the medbay. Their flaks are firing. I need to get the engines powered up so that we have a good chance of dodging these shots. We might not be able to dodge the shots, unfortunately. We did dodge just enough. Now our crew is still working well on board their ship. I am going to hit them in the medbay. We hit them a couple of times, wounded them. I don't think we can kill them though. Our crew we can actually kill them, one of their crew, and then we have to recover. So we can kill Naomi, but then we gotta leave. We might even actually be able to kill Austin, so let's hold off on a second. Hold on a second. We can't cloak, that's fine. Get the dodge chance up. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Rockman has 28 HP. You know what? Recover. Better safe than sorry. Let's get the NG into the medbay to get it repaired. Hit him twice with the chain laser or wait for the hull laser. Let's wait for the hull laser. Get the O2 powered up. Good, did a lot of damage to them. Bomb missed, which is nice. They fired 2 flaks, so we cloak. Give ourselves some time to get the medbay repaired, I think. Hit them in the weapon system now that their shields are like fully down too. And I can board them again in a second and kill their crew. As long as I can hit them in the medbay one more time, which I think I can. Let's get the medbay double powered so that we heal a little bit faster. And now that they only have the 1 flak firing, I don't really need to worry too much about dodging. At least not as much as I did. So they hit us in the engine room. NG, make a stop before you head on over to the sensors. We're going to hit them with the chain laser, hull laser. And we will board into the medbay. They're going to try to surrender. I will not accept it. They're gonna get hit by asteroids, but as long as we don't damage them, we'll be fine here. Good stuff, good stuff. Flak coming in, wait for the second flak probably, then cloak. And we'll be able to kill the last Rockman. And this went fine. It looked rather difficult, especially early on, but we managed to make it work. To 10 is a little bit wounded, but we can get him healed up very quickly. Kazak is making a very good replacement boarder for us. We only have 7 crew members now, but it's okay. Can't spend our scrap, so we have to bounce around a little bit. And there is a store. I would love to go to the store with a little bit more scrap, just in case there's like a weapon pre-igniter or something. So let's bounce around. Okay. So I am going to show them to my data suite. It gives me a crew member and that's it. If I had not done this, then what I could have done is gotten scrap rewards from them by fighting them, but they have a nasty missile launcher and a medbay and a teleporter, so I kind of just wanted to avoid combat there. The extra crew member is nice. It's another body. I will trade for more reactor. We will go to the store now. We can sell the firebomb and get a little bit of extra scrap that way. No, I can get 3 chain lasers. Actually doesn't sound that bad. 6 shots that can come in every 7 seconds when they're fully charged. 7-second max charge time. That is a 15-second max charge time. Against the Rebel Flagship, honestly, 3 chain lasers might be pretty good. They do have a defense drone. Defense drone would be very nice. I'm gonna sell the firebomb, I think. But here's the thing, they also have hacking. And hacking is great for taking down enemy shields. I think I'm gonna get hacking. And then I think I'm going to... I won't have enough for the chain laser, so you know what, that's fine. We're gonna buy hacking. Hacking is too good to pass up. Now, against the second phase of the Rebel Flagship fight, this might not be ideal, but as long as we have good defenses, cloak, I think we'll be fine. Mind control, not having a mind control system will suck against the third phase of the Rebel Flagship fight, but with as many crew members as we have, we should be able to deal with it. Just by throwing bodies in the fire, basically. Hacking is just too good to pass up. This allows me to deal with med bays and clone bays because I can hack them. Mind control would be good as well though, but you know, the first and third phase of the Rebel Flagship fight, especially the first phase, getting past the cloak and the hack is hard. The hacking module would do that because then I could hack their shields, take their shields down. All my shots will land on their shield system or their you know, torpedo system, missile system. You know, I can choose what I want to do basically. Yeah, I think we go hacking. As much as the defense drone would be good, we have missile defense technically. 3 chain lasers would be funny, but I already have the hull laser and it would cost me 30 scrap to swap out, so that's probably not worth it. Mind control is good defense against the third phase, but we have a lot of crew, we can deal with it. Hacking is what we do. What else would we put here? Drone control, no. Mind control, no. So hacking is the de facto last choice. Okay. We're gonna heal up. I mean, the other thing is that the fire bomb would work well with hacking because we can hack the room, start a fire in it, and then the fire just kind of wrecks them, but I think we're not gonna do that because we have weapons. The weapons plus hacking on the shield room is just the same, basically. It functions identically. It takes down their shields, just more directly and does hull damage. So we're gonna sell the firebomb, and that way we can actually buy a little bit of fuel, heal up, and actually be able to survive for a couple more jumps here.